Trojan Sports Now.
Welcome back to Trojan Sports Now. The men's basketball team will be in Boone, North Carolina, looking to take revenge on an Appalachian State team that came to Trojan Arena and defeated the Trojans. Tip-off is set for 2:30 p.m. Saturday afternoon.
Troy's women's basketball team now turns its attention to a Saturday contest at Appalachian State as well. The Trojans and Mountaineers will tip off in Boone, North Carolina at 12 p.m. Central on ESPN3.
Coming off a successful weekend to open its season, the Troy softball team will play some big-name schools coming up, but assistant coach Alex Hupp and the team's focus is on the thing at one at a time.
You know, honestly, to this day, I'm still worried about Ole Miss, and that's our first game. I know people ask that and they want to know, what about those big games on your schedule? But every game matters to us, and every pitch matters. And we emphasize to the girls, we don't take a pitch off. And when it comes to that, we're worried about our first opponent, our next game coming up.
The softball team is currently in play in the Troy Classic against Ole Miss. Following that game, the Trojans will take on Eastern Illinois at 5 p.m. Saturday, the Trojans will play another doubleheader, the first game against Tennessee Tech at 2:30 p.m. and the second against McNeese State at 5 p.m. Sunday, the Trojans will close out the Classic against Tennessee Tech at 2:30. All games will be played at the Troy Softball Complex.
Just as the softball team is starting their second game of the day, the Troy men's baseball team will be preparing to start their season under the reins of Mark Smart. It's been a long journey from fall practice to spring practice, and the team has logged many practice hours against each other. And now assistant coach Brad Phillips and his team are ready.
Been ready for a while. As a coach, you always want one more day of preparation, but they've earned Friday night, they've earned opening day, and they've really worked really hard. Probably one of the most steady work ethic teams that I've been around. They've brought their energy, their passion every day, and the reward is coming up opening night, and of course thereafter each game we play. But they're ready. They're ready.
The Troy men's baseball team will welcome Northern Kentucky for the opening weekend series at Riddle Pace Field, and tonight's game is set to begin at 6 p.m.
Troy women's track and field team return to the Birmingham Crossplex next week to compete at the Sun Belt Conference Championship meet on Monday, February 22nd and Tuesday, February 23rd.
The men's golf team is currently in action at the All-American Intercollegiate in Humboldt, Texas, and will continue play throughout the weekend.
The Troy men's tennis team now has a break before returning to play in Louisiana. The Trojans will hit the road playing 4 matches in 2 days on the 25th and 26th of February. On that trip, the Trojans will see fellow Sun Belt Conference opponent Louisiana Lafayette.
Coming off a week where the Trojans got plenty of rest and practice, it's back to the courts against competition. Head coach Walia LCC knows will be challenging.
We have North Florida, and we actually played them the past 2 years, and we had a very close loss. So there's only 2 girls that was in the team last year, and I have a whole new team, so they're all excited. They just, every match they step in, they just want to, they want to give their 100% and win the match. So we have a very high chance of winning this match, and they're just hungry for it.
Troy returns to the court on Sunday when it hosts North Florida at the Lunsford Tennis Complex. First serve is at 11 a.m. That's all the time we have for Trojan Sports Now. Check us out online at youtube.com/TroyTrojanVision to catch anything you missed.
For Jahmal Kennedy, I'm Khadijah Torbert. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Trojans!
Trojan Sports Now.